first coAdjoint video development blog. My name is Tom Matcham. I'm the founder and managing director of coAdjoint Limited, and I really wanted to start up this video blog for a couple of reasons actually. The first one really is to give people an insight into exactly what we're doing at coAdjoint. Secondly, I'd like to really have a way of tracking the actual progression of the company to see where we started out and where we've gone with it, and thirdly, and probably most importantly actually, just to get some feedback from people as to what people think. If you think what we're doing is good, or you're impressed, or you like it, please give us a like, please give us a comment, and just talk to me. I'm really interested to hear what people think. So, introduction's over. I think it's probably best that I explain exactly what we're doing. At the moment, we're working on making middleware, which is software for games developers. And the middleware we're making allows games developers to if you've got a character in a game, our software actually allows that character to adapt and change and improve based on what they're actually doing in the game automatically. So the best way to explain this is with an example. If you imagine in real life, if you're firing a gun a lot, or you're using a rifle or sniper rifle, you're going to get better at that. The more you fire it, the more you use that, and the more kills you get. You're going to have less recoil, you're going to be steadier with the scope, and you'll be able to reload faster and things like that. And what our model allows a game developer to do is actually do all this automatically. So you'd have a set of skills that you want to model, and then the character plays the game, and with our software, those skill levels are updated automatically based on how the character actually plays the game. So you can think of it like a continuous skill point system if you want. Like, you have a really big network of skills, you play the game, and then your skills, your levels update automatically based on how you play it. And we think this is really cool because it's going to allow developers to make games where the user can play the game however they want, and then their character will reflect the way that they've played, as opposed to the way that games are sort of made at the moment, whereby you have these skill point screens and things like that. We wanted to get rid of that. So that's what we're working at the moment. So anyway, how far have we got with that? We're working on two aspects of things at the moment. We're actually working on the software for games developers, so the middleware. And actually, if you see that little code blocks thing there, if I was to click that right now, you'd see the top secret, I suppose, code for the actual the way the model actually works. So that's what we're working on one aspect of it. The second aspect is getting a demo to actually really showcase how our model will work in a game. And that's what you're looking at right here. So we decided to make a first-person shooter to demonstrate exactly how our model works. And what you're seeing right here now is the map that we're going to use. This was done by my friend Jeff. This is actually an old version of it. We've actually got a way more improved version of it coming up, but I haven't managed to put that in yet due to a few graphics card technical difficulties. But that will come. So this is actually our level. And what I'll do is I'll reset this in a moment, and I'll show you exactly how it's working. So guys, just before I start, right from the off, if you send me a like, or you send me a comment and to tell me what you thought about this video, if it was insightful, told you something about my business, then please, I'm really going to appreciate it. So please just give us a like. If you want to see more, subscribe. I'm hopefully going to be posting regularly. So anyway, the way we're thinking about the demo is it's going to be a sort of an insight into what the middle of a game with our software would look like. Now, obviously, because we're in the middle, we can't do half of what we actually want to do in the skill allocation things. But what we can showcase is how your skills would change in that level, and also the other aspect of our model is how that change actually affects the AI, and that's really what I'm going to show you in the next few minutes. So the start of our demo at the moment is a skill allocation screen. So like I said in the introduction, we're modeling a game developer would model a set of skills that they think are relevant to their game. So here we have hand-to-hand damage. Basically down the left here are a load of weapon-based skills. In the game we've got 4 weapons, I think 4 or 5. So we've got sniper rifle, AK, handgun, grenade, rocket launcher, and hand-to-hand combat. So a bit more than that. God, 2, 4, 6 weapons. And so these are the skills that are associated with, which can actually change how those weapons play and how good you are with them in the game. Down the right here we've got more general skills like your HP, constitution, i.e. how much damage you take from a hit, strength, blah 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 blah. So if you were to play a full game with action or model in it, what happens is that these skill levels would be assigned automatically based on the way you play. So if you're using the rocket launcher a lot, for example, then you'll be faster at reloading it, you'd have less recoil when you fired it, and you'd be faster at running with it because you know you're used to using it. You get better with time the more you do something. And these are all updated automatically using our model. But obviously in a demo, you can't do that, but you know you can't play the whole of the game beforehand. So at the moment we're using a skill allocation screen to do that sort of bit before us. But in the demo, we want to have it so that these values will change based on the way you're acting in the game. So here we have some randomly assigned skill at the moment. Just to demonstrate exactly how the model is working, I'm going to click that preset. But I would like to know that when you actually get... By the way, this is going to be playable when it's all done, so you guys will be able to get your hand on this and tell us what you think. Let's just click on the... So I just clicked on the Terminator preset. And so we see here that this character, up to this point in the game, he's played it like this. He's clearly using the rocket launcher a lot because he's got high rocket reload skills. He doesn't have too much recoil, so that's high, so it means less recoil. And his rocket run skill is pretty high as well. So he can use this rocket launcher really well. So imagine a game a lot. If his rocket launcher skills are high, then he's going to probably have made a lot of noise. He's not going to worry about like sneaking around, all this sort of other stuff. So, and you can see in his other weaponry, he hasn't really used much else either. You know, he's really poor with a handgun, he's really poor with the assault rifle, pretty poor with a sniper rifle as well. So this guy is really good with grenades and rocket launchers. So we're expecting him to make a lot of noise and to cause a lot of destruction and chaos. Also, we see that he's got a fairly high HP and constitution, which suggests that he hasn't been trying to dodge anything or being really tactical. He's playing it like, you know, like a Quake game or something like that, pretty much. He's got high strength, fairly high dexterity, and okay speed and all those other stats. So sprint. So this guy has been basically acting like Arnold Schwarzenegger in Terminator Rover. So what I'm going to show you now is that our model, the way that the demo is set up at the moment, the AI actually pick up on this data. So this is the other aspect of the model. We want to make the AI respond to how you're playing the game. And we can actually do that at the moment, and you'll see it in a second. So the AI, what it does is it takes the information that it has about your skills, it processes that, and decides how it's going to modify its behaviour. So if we just have a look at the demo, we'll go back to our map that we saw earlier on. Now I just want you to note on the position of the AI. So you can see at the moment that there's a couple of guys at the back of the map. I wish I could use my mouse. One guy there. There's three guys at the back, I think. But most of the guys are actually on the front of the map. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 if you follow my mouse. And the reason why they've set up there is because you're using the rocket launcher a lot, they've assumed that you're not going to bother with trying to sneak around the back, like so going around the side of the map up there. So they've really heavily fortified the front of the level because they know that's what you're likely to do. Also, what they've done is they've spread themselves out quite a bit. There's no guys on on each turret. There are no more than one guy. That's because if you were to fire a rocket, that's obviously, if you're close together, that's going to kill two of you in one go, and obviously the AI want to avoid that. So they spread themselves out and they've moved themselves right towards the front of the level. And that's because they know that you're likely to go to the front because you've made a lot of noise based on your skills, and you're going to use the rocket launcher based on your skills. Now, if you do something completely different, the AI will actually learn from that as well because your skill points would have changed. Next video, I'll show you how this actually works and how a contrasting behaviour, if we change those skill points, I'll show you how it changes. And also where we want to go with the future. So that's really where we're at the moment. I mean, we've got the development tools, but we're trying to build this demo, and that's really what I want to focus on for the next few videos. So I hope you've liked the video. My name's Tom. Hopefully this is going to be the first in the series. Please like, subscribe, and give me comments because I'm going to read them all, and I'd really enjoy to hear what you think. Thanks very much.